your business. Some of the good things about MDM is, one, it can reduce the overhead cost by letting your employees use their own devices. It does improve employee morale. Most of all, the mobility gives you the ability to better serve your customers and faster communication. However, there are some areas to be concerned with, and that is mobility can create risks in your business. It is a security concern without the visibility of your data. So if you have mobile devices that are connected to your networks and your email and files without having any type of solution in place that allows you to help mold or see what's on those devices, that could be a critical risk for you. If you're following any compliance, or if you're under any compliance, you may want to check to see if you require MDM, or if you've got data on your MDM and what compliance you need to be following. Some other things that you need to be concerned about is if you have an internal IT department, and having a BYOD policy is the multiple vendor support for your IT department. Okay, mobile device management. What is it? Mobile device management is the security and management for your mobile devices. As the way we do business changes, added security is essential. Many of us do work even if it's checking emails from our mobile devices. Our Guru mobility service offered by GadellNet will offer you asset management and control, so you can see what devices are out there and choose how you want to control those devices. It's also going to allow you standardization amongst applications and profiles. Some examples there is if you have different types of users in your company, whether that's a standard staff user, management, executive, and each one of those types of profiles has different applications that they need on their phones, MDM will help you standardize that, so that way you can be sure each one of those users has the tools they need to support your business. Some other features that we're going to see in MDM is the ability to remote wipe or identify where that device is located. And you're going to meet today's standard compliance regulations, HIPAA, PCI, SOX. As we talk about productivity, it's important that we have a solution that rapidly deploys devices. Without an MDM in place, it's a one-on-one solution, meaning if you have an employee or a new employee onboarding and they have a phone, you're either submitting a ticket or you're having your IT vendor work directly with that person to get their email and applications and that phone set up. With MDM, it allows for the ability to rapidly deploy those devices, so we can get your end user or staff member onboarded faster and more productive. Standardization of the applications is based on the role in the company, and again, as we talk about having different managers, staff members, even department, we can mold those profiles to match what your requirements are. Some other features that enable better productivity is we are able to send out mass messages to employees. So if you're having a company outage or a server is down, or you need to get it, not email, but or communication out to your staff, rather than having to send an email and having to manage those replies, with MDM, we can easily send out one message to everyone so they're all aware of what's going on. The MDM will also tie into existing systems if you have any custom apps that need to be deployed internally. we can configure it to do that. Protection. It's going to allow us to protect your company data and devices. An example of this is with email, and I believe most companies today are allowing email to be put on mobile devices. Where this is going to add a layer of security is today in most companies that aren't using an MDM solution, any device, as long as that user knows your URL or your access to your mail server and their email account and password, they can put email on that device. Where the risk is what do they do with that email and where does that email go? So with MDM, what we're allowed to do is narrow down the devices that you want to allow to access your email. We can protect apps and we can secure content. What securing content is if you've got a sales force or your account management team, anyone that needs data to be accessible outside the office and not having to use, let's say, their laptop or a tablet, and they just want it on their phone. Without MDM, that data can be copied, can be emailed to another account, can be moved. With the secure content, we're able to help control how you want access to that data and what you want to allow that data to be sent. If you're only wanting, let's say, your company email to be accessed on the phone, we can restrict third-party apps like Gmail and Yahoo from being used on your phone. When we also talk about protection, we also want to ensure that your employees will have secure email, browsing, content, collaboration, and editing. I briefly touched on this on the last slide. To give some more information as far as secure email, your email can contain attachments, and that can put you at risk for data leakage, but with the secure email, it's going to encrypt that. It's going to enforce authentication. You're going to have cut and paste restrictions or even view-only mode. It is FIPS compliant and AES 256-bit encryption. You can restrict forwarding, moving, and screen captures, and conduct online or offline compliance checks prior to accessing email. With the browser, you can enable access to corporate intranet sites and network without device VPN. You can define URL web filters and security policies based on categories. Some other features of the secure browser is you can block known malicious websites to prevent mobile malware. And there's also a whitelist function to allow exceptions. Remote wipe. This is a very useful feature, but it's used for when you have a lost or stolen device, if you have someone leaving the company. It will not affect anything else on the device, such as like pictures, contacts, and apps. We can configure it just for company data, meaning your email or whatever files or company applications that were pushed through the MDM solution. And the reason for that is in today's most BYOD is companies are not providing the actual device. It's your employees that are providing their device, and you have a BYOD policy that allows them to access company data on that device. And I do recommend that on any MDM solution that you take advantage of our virtual CIO services, so they can help you build that BYOD policy, and that'll be the foundation of your MDM profiles. There is some management functionality of the solution. It does give you access to the content, different mobile collaboration, and fraud protection. The mobile file access allows you to internal files and folders from private SharePoint, Windows file shares, different IBM connections, and other network folders. So it makes it a little bit easier for your remote workers or even accessing your data remotely without having to turn your computer on, connect to a VPN, and get to that data. As we talk about integration or what devices are supported, in today's world of mobile devices, we have Apple, Android, and Microsoft are the three biggest players. I will say that Microsoft requires a little more back-end configuration and licensing, whereas Apple and Android are pretty standard with the product. We support iOS 4 and higher and Android 2.2 and higher, Windows 7.5, as well as laptops or even Apple products with OS X 10.5. This also provides same-day support for new OSs like the upcoming releases of Windows 10, Android, and iOS 9. So our solution is labeled Guru Mobility, and if you think of the options that you're going to have, it's good, better, best, and it really is all defined on what your BYOD policy is going to be. So if you're just wanting to see what's out there, see what devices are out there, to make sure that you've got visibility of those devices and data, but you're not too concerned about molding any file structure or controlling email access, that would just be a baseline. Then we go into more advanced is adding email security or secure content with files, and then also configuring multiple profiles. So for companies that where they have a different range of types of users that need different applications or configurations to their phones, we can certainly adapt to that and then build those configurations out. So when you're onboarding your employees, it's a faster turnaround time to get them to being productive. So we ask, why Guru Mobility? It's one platform to manage all the devices, apps, content, and users. It's very scalable for both your data and security, and it's integrated solutions to provide seamless connectivity. And with any service, GadellNet also offers an unmatched 24/7 help desk. Our experienced engineers are available to assist with any additional questions, service requests, or problems.
So we were going to go ahead. Oh, sorry, Chad. You go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go right ahead.
We were going to go ahead and take any questions that our audience has right now. I haven't received any from the question function or the chat function, but if you guys have any questions, feel free, please just go ahead and speak freely and let us know what questions, concerns, anything you need clarified, just go ahead and let us know. Well, it doesn't seem like we have any questions from our attendees, so I will go ahead and ask Katie and Jacob if they have anything they would like to add. If not, then I guess we are done with our mobile device management webinar. Thank you all so much for attending this, and we hope that you've been able to learn more about what it can do for your business and what you'll be able to get from Guru Mobility.